Namaste, everyone. My name is Anshuman. I'm here to give you a very student friendly explanation to French Revolution. It is a period of 10 years from the year 1789 till 1799. Yet, it is a significant event in the world history. It brought profound social, political, and economic changes in France, and it inspired revolutions worldwide. Let's talk about the causes. The first one is social inequality in France. French society was divided into three states. First state, which included clergy, the privileged class, and they paid no taxes. And then there is second state, the nobility. They were also exempt from taxes and held most of the wealth. And then there is the third state, the common people, the peasants, the workers, the bourgeois. And the third state had to pay all taxes but had no rights or privileges. The second cause was the economic problems. France was in heavy debt due to the wars, like the American Revolution, and the extravagant spending by King Louis XVI and Queen Marie Antoinette. And the crop failure led to food shortages and increased bread prices, causing widespread hunger. The third cause is the weak leadership. King Louis XVI was indecisive and unable to handle the crisis. His policies favored the rich. That made the third state angry. And the fourth cause is the Enlightenment ideas. Thinkers like Rousseau and Voltaire inspired people with ideas of equality, liberty, and democracy. And then the influence of the American Revolution, that is the fifth cause, in which the success of the American Revolution inspired the French to demand similar rights. Now let's understand what all things happened, the key events during the French Revolution of 10 years. The first is meeting of the States General in the month of May 1789. The king called a meeting to discuss taxes, but the third estate demanded equal representation. And the second key event was the formation of the National Assembly in June 1789. The third estate declared themselves the National Assembly, representing the French people. And then the storming of the Bastille in English, or Bastille in French. It was a fort that was used as prison for the third estate, for the poor and all. So it was a symbol of royal tyranny. The Bastille prison was stormed by the revolutionaries, marking the start of the revolution on 14th of July 1789. Then one of the key events of August 1789 is the Great Fear and the abolition of feudalism. Peasants revolted, leading to the end of the feudal privileges for the first and the second estates. And then the declaration of the rights of man and citizen in the same month of August 1789. Inspired by the Enlightenment ideas, the document guaranteed freedom, equality, and fraternity. And then a dark event happened, and that was the execution of Louis XVI. In the month of January 1793, the monarchy was abolished and the king was executed. Then comes the reign of terror for the year 1793 and 1794. thousands of enemies of the revolution were executed. The French Revolution ends with the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte. It was the year 1799. The revolution ended with the rise of Napoleon, who became the ruler of France. Now let's talk about the impact of French Revolution. End of monarchy, the French monarchy was abolished and the republic was established. Social reforms. Feudal privileges were abolished and equality before the law was established. The spread of revolutionary ideas. This revolution inspired the whole world. And finally, the rise of nationalism. It encouraged the idea of people uniting based on shared history, culture, and language.